All right, so this one's going to be about kind of a good preparation as well as the first step, which is identify. Preparation. This is normally I do it, I'm on a hard floor, so I use a yoga mat, and then, but here there's carpet, so a little bit of softness, and then I've got a blanket and pillows, just because afterwards it's good for me, I like to kind of curl up and get in kind of that protective position. And another way might be to imagine that there's it's just like child's pose yoga, right? Kind of allowing that yin energy to stay, to kind of going inward, right? So that's kind of the setup. And then identify, step one. Okay, so I know I've got stuff going on in my hips because every day I feel just like slight pains or the certain ways I move it. So today I kind of wore these tighter boxer brief underwear just so it's easier to identify. Now one way to do it would just to like go like this, just stretch gently. Maybe it's easier. Stretch gently, right? One side or the other until, oh, right there, yeah, I found two. One right here, but it's not on the edge, it's like in there. And then one going right along here, on kind of on both sides too. Another way is just to put the hips together like this, and also stretching like that. And then kind of stretching the hips when they're close together. So what this does is putting, this is already an unusual position, right? Very few people are going throughout their day in this position. So it's already, I wouldn't say outside the comfort zone, but it's abnormal. So in a way it is kind of breaking the pattern of normalcy, and that makes it easier to identify, okay, where are the body is trying to compensate for these traumas. So it starts to adapt and have movement patterns to avoid that pain. So what we do is we put the body in just different positions to break the body's patterns, and then the pain starts to come to the surface, right? We can find those edges. And I'm just showing you some stretches here that you could do, right? Just in searching for those. Like I already know which ones I'm gonna do, but here's another one you could try if you wanna like find something here. Yeah, like that one right there, I can feel. Another one might be like something like this. Oh yeah, that again is highlighting that inner one. One way to find stuff on the outside is to just like have that muscle activated, and now I can feel it. It's on both sides actually. Oh, a foam roller is also like if you can feel stuff with a foam roller, that's usually a good indication, because the foam roller, the pain is with the trigger points, and trigger points are balls of tension. which usually those tension balls are because the body has created some kind of a movement pattern to avoid trauma. So either the tension ball has trauma, or it's created because there's no movement to allow that tension to release, and then what happens is it balls up. So now that I've identified, I'm just gonna re-identify, and I kind of want to do one of these outside ones. Let me get one of these outside ones. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's gonna be this one right here, right? Yeah, it's like right. See, it looks like it's on the ass cheek, but it's like on the bone. It's like, oh yeah, even rubbing it makes me cringe. Like if you could see my face, it's just like this, like it's kind of icky. Like I know it's gonna hurt so good, so just gonna now it's step 2, activate, right? I found it, so I'm gonna activate that spot, so that pain is there, and then my whole mind and body is focused on it, and with the intention of releasing, right? First I want to activate, and then and I can feel it start to shake actually.
Just give me 5 minutes, Chico. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. Stubborn.
Chica, what you looking at? Hmm? Ooh. Oh man. Oh. 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 Oh.
What? Huh? Immovable object.
Oh. 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 No, no. Check out the tear juice. Eyeball seepage right there. So, another thing, I would definitely have lower lighting than this normally, but it's easier for you to see. So what happened there, and I forgot to mention this in the first, like the intro video, it's the body, there's no isolated parts, it's all interweaved, right? It's like a spider web. You push one part of the spider web and the whole thing has vibrations, ripple effects. So what happened there is I started with this one, and by the way, while I'm doing this, once it's activated, like once I've identified and once I've stretched that and it's activated and I start to laugh, that's when my full focus, I put all my awareness onto that spot. And of course the mind wants to wander, but without judgment, gently bring it back to that awareness and just keep it in there. The longer it's on there, the more and faster it can be released. So what happened is, it started right here, but then while I was laying down, I could feel a pain. Right. Like right here. I think it was like, yeah, right here. Because it's connected, right? I probably released a little bit right here, and then it somehow wrapped around. And then, you know, that one came, that was like the second round of crying. But, yeah, definitely feeling delicate in that area right now. Just very, like, I'm not, it's important. This is the best time to do this is at night, when, like, the day is wound down, which kind of creates a natural state of inwardness. So, also, it might help if you have a pug that licks you to aliveness. So, yeah, it's definitely feeling tender right now, which is why it's great to do it at night when it's like, okay, I have this thing. Definitely don't want to go for a run right now. Definitely don't want to do any activities like play soccer, or don't even really want to work. Just want to like go inward. Plus, when does the body recover? Recovers at night while we're resting. So might as well just go straight from expelling to full on healing mode, right? Anyways, if you watched this far, wow, thank you very much. And you might give yourself the thankfulness and appreciation by experimenting. Yeah, I could still feel pain. Like, probably tomorrow's gonna be around 1.5 or 2.5, because it's definitely like active. It's just active by itself. But that was kind of a full round right there, over 30 minutes. That's a good amount. I don't think I don't know if I've just kept going. I'm sure a person could. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that a person could. Maybe it's something I'll try in a future session, like when I've got a lot of, like when I don't have a pug licking my body, just going to town on my back. Chica. Yeah. And when I have just a nice environment where I can just go crazy. So, kind of tired. It's almost midnight here. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you watched this part, please click like and definitely click subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment below. Or if it's personal, you can definitely send me an email, jakeburger.org@gmail.com or jakeburgerorg@gmail.com. It's the same thing. Yeah, send me an email. Please subscribe, because there's going to be more of these and you don't want to miss them, especially that marathon one. I'm going to try it out. Maybe do like, since this is about 30 minutes, probably do an hour one, and then just keep ramping up and see how much could be done in like a day. Maybe not a day, but like I'll see how long that session can get. Anyways, click like, click subscribe, leave a comment if you want to go in depth. If you want to experiment this yourself, send me an email. Have an amazing day.